AITA for telling my roommate that her anorexia is not my problem.
We are both 23F. It's been getting into the 90s, F, where we live, so I've been turning on the AC when I get home. I also work a physically intense outdoor job, so I come home really sweaty and exhausted from the heat. The apartment will stay cool enough for me to fall asleep, but then later on I'll wake up in the middle of the night completely drenched in sweat. I'll then get up and find out that my roommate has been switching the AC off while I'm sleeping. This really upsets me because it's been making me really dehydrated and tired to begin with from not sleeping well, and it's been impacting my work. She's unemployed right now, so I thought she might have been hung up about the power bill. When I finally talked to her about it, I explained that I'm already very sensitive to heat to begin with, and that because we're fortunate enough to have AC, I want to enjoy it when I get home, especially after a long day at work, and that the heat is causing problems for me.
I even offered to foot some of her share of the power bill if she was really that concerned about it. But then she said that she turns it off because the apartment gets too cold. I should add that our AC is set at 70 and has never been moved lower than that. I told her that she should just use some blankets or put a sweater on if it was really bothering her, because the heat is unbearable. She then countered by saying that because she's in recovery from anorexia, she's really sensitive to cold and that I'm not prioritizing her needs. I then responded by saying, "I'm sympathetic to your situation, but that is your problem and not mine, and it is starting to have a negative impact on me, and we need to find some middle ground here, because I can't take off my skin when it gets too hot." She then got extremely upset and angry and told me that I was being ableist and insensitive.
I'm kind of bothered by this because I've also had struggles with eating disorders in the past. So am I the asshole here? Additional info from a comment I made so it doesn't get buried. I see a lot of people making the assumption that I'm completely unwilling to compromise with her, that I'm set on having it at 70. During our talk I offered to adjust the temperature, but she wants it completely off. Not adjusted. Off all the way. And that was what made me angry.
NTA. Heat and cold are two different beasts for finding solutions for. You can wear warmer clothing much easier than you can shed your skin to get cooler. She can also block her vents. No need to shut the air off entirely. Plus, it directly affects the quality of your sleep.
NTA. Coping mechanisms are an important part of recovery. Not everyone else must accommodate me and be uncomfortable because my comfort is all that matters due to my situation. That, actually, is kind of the opposite of recovery. Blankets are a good start.
NTA. First, she's attempting to use her condition as a trump card to win an unrelated argument. That's an asshole move. Second, she's choosing to ignore the fact that her discomfort has an easy solution. Too cold. Wear sweater. While yours doesn't. Not sure what you do other than turn the AC on if you can't sleep because it's too hot. That's an asshole move. NTA. You were right when you said that she can add layers. But you can't take off your skin. She can even get a heated blanket. This isn't your problem. I'd be pissed too. Additional info because I see a lot of people making the assumption that I'm completely unwilling to compromise with her, or that I'm set on having it at 70. During our talk I offered to adjust the temperature, but she wants it completely off. Not adjusted. Off all the way. And that was what made me angry. NTA. Coming from someone who gets insanely cold all the damn time. She can use more blankets. You can't take off your skin like you said. She needs to compromise. NTA. She can wear sweaters if she needs to. You can't do anything to cope with the heat but sweat in it. Sorry you're dealing with this op. NTA. You should not have to compromise your health to accommodate her. I would start looking for alternative accommodation. She won't compromise and you probably need to relocate to somewhere you can be comfortable. I'll say NTA. I grew up in 0 temps. Later I moved to where temps reach over 100 degrees. It's much easier to bundle up to stay warm than it is to remove layers and cool down. There's only so much removing you can do. NTA. Ask her how she'd like it if you turned the heat off in the winter. NTA. It's much easier to put on heavier pajamas or add a blanket to your bed than try and cool yourself without AC. Maybe a compromise of 72 degrees? NTA. I'm frequently freezing in AC. Like it's planet Hoth in my apartment and it's only set to 73. That's a reasonable request you made. It's easier for us to put on more clothes or grab a blanket than for you to just remove your skin. Per se. There's gotta be a middle ground. Not one person's health over another. NTA. It's 90 degrees. She can put on a damn sweater. NTA. I've always preferred cold weather because it is a lot easier to add layer of clothes and blankets. Naked is generally not accepted in public or practical at home when you don't live alone. NTA 70 degrees is a reasonable temperature and she owns a hoodie. NTA she can wear sweats to bed, add another blanket or grab a space heater. I read the title and assumed it would come down to phrasing. But damn. NTA. Like others have said, it's a lot easier to warm up from cool than cool down from warm. Her having struggles doesn't take away from what you deal with, and she should also be considerate of your needs if she is asking for consideration of her needs. NTA. I think you handled it really well and offered a compromise. You weren't ableist at all. Nor did you disrespect her eating disorder. NTA. Also, why can't she just shut her AC vent at night? Or get a magnetic cover to block the cold air blowing in? NTA. Like you said, she can always put on more blankets. You can hardly take more cloth of.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.